Well, okay, hello everyone. It's Commander Bubby Koa here. Looking at the events, challenges, missions, daily missions panel here, and I think what I'm going to do, there's a bunch of them. There's a couple of them here that I can't do because I don't have either of these ships. But I have until February 1st to sink 100 ships, and I'm currently 58 of 100. Probably get to February 1st and have 99. So that I can do in any ship tier 4 or higher. And over here in the blue steel cruisers, destroy 25 ships, and I'm only 1 to 25 in that one. But the restriction is I have to use a Japanese cruiser of tier 4 or higher. So I think what I'm going to do is take my Kuma, Furitaka, and Aoba out here in a few games and see if I can't sink some ships and nibble away at these. The cruisers, that's worth 100,000 credits if I complete that one. And the destruction at sea is worth 1,000,000 credits, which is quite worth it. So let's see what happens. We'll go back here. Take a look at our Kuma, currently parked in the East River next to Manhattan. Statue of Liberty in the background. This is a New Year's port. I don't know how long they're going to keep it, but I kind of like it. So, nice looking boat. I like looking at them from this side. The light is a bit better. Got Brooklyn in the background, and nice look at the Brooklyn Bridge here. Okay, but there's nobody to shoot at here, so let's go into battle. See what happens. I am still very new at this video recording, talking over action. I tend to sometimes get a little bit bound up in the action and I don't say anything. So if there's a long silence and I don't say anything, please excuse me. I don't like dead air when I listen to the radio, and you probably don't like it here. But we're on the fault line map. Domination, 3 zones to capture. I'm spawning over here in the southeast. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. I've got a couple of destroyers and another cruiser ahead of me. What have I got for a team? 3 destroyers each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cruisers each side. 4 battleships each side. Tier 4, mostly a tier 4 match. Not too bad, pretty even. Now it's up to me to see how well I can do. I started off, I've played a few games tonight. The teams have won every game I've played. I played 3. I've survived 2 out of 3. My first game was horrible in a Phoenix. Just ugly, 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 ugly. But I'm getting a little warmed up. Battle starts. So. This is another one of the cruisers that has torpedoes. I love having torpedoes. It just makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. And because there will probably be destroyers up here, I am going to load high explosive and get my guns looking this way. And I'm going to zip up straight up here and then swing around to my starboard side, and if anybody comes down that little slot that I can see, I'll take a pot shot. Sorry about that. This gaming mouse I have is very sensitive. So in this video, it's not a replay, this is live game action. You're always going to be seeing exactly what I'm seeing. So you'll see where I'm looking and what's around me. My gun sight, how I'm aiming. So for any of you really experienced players, if you've got any tips for me, boy, put them in the comments. Send them along, because one of the things that I struggle with is looking around, getting my guns on target, keeping my guns on target. getting as many shots off as possible. I'm going to slow down here a little bit, at about half speed. Give me a little more time to look down here. We're not seeing anybody.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Oh, there we have somebody. Yeah, let's take a few shots. See how my first shot accuracy is. Well, oh, that was awful. His is far better than mine. He got a citadel hit and just crushed me. I've got to move or he's going to kill me. He shoots at me again, I'm going to be dead. Well, not if he shoots, he's got to hit me. And just like that, bang, I'm gone. Well, that's how fast it happens in some of these games. If you don't land your first shot, you are gone. You are dead in the water. And I think I will post this just as an example of how bad a game can go and how fast it can go. We are only 2 minutes, 3 minutes into this game and I am dead. Probably gave that guy a first blood medal, I'm not sure. But for now, we're going to watch the rest of the game. I managed to do a whole 792 hit points of damage. Wow. Absolutely superb. Too many games go like this. And you don't see them on YouTube. People are not going to put them up. I am not going to be proud. This is how some of my games go. Not all of them, but every now and then you get out there, you get broadside, somebody shows up, has the right ammo type loaded, their aim is perfect, and bang! I'll have to see later exactly how many citadels he got on me, but wow. That was sad. So hopefully someone has seen my little lifeboat swimming around and has picked me up by now. One of the things that I didn't know for a while, I used to just left mouse click. I'm going to increase the size of the map here if I can. I used to just left mouse click, and you see on the mini map in the corner, we're looking at the Nicholas now. If you single left mouse click, it will move to another ship. And so now it's moved over to this Congo in the west, and I'll left click again, and it'll go to the little Clemson. And I thought that that was the only way that you could, view other people's gameplay. But I since learned that if you hold the control key down and come up here in the left side and then click, like I'm about to click on this New York, it will move you to the New York. And similarly, if I click on this Congo, it'll take me directly to the Congo, or to the Wyoming, or the Furataka. And so you can move around the map. So you can look at the mini-map in the lower right part of the screen and say, there's some action coming up. This little Clemson over here in F3, I want to look at him. So come over here and click on the Clemson. And we can immediately come over here and see what he's setting up to do. And that's kind of handy. Unfortunately, this only works when you've been sunk. Fortunately for me, I guess, I get enough opportunities to do this, so... my fourth game tonight. This is the second time I've been sunk, so not too bad. I am a little disappointed in this game, but that's the way they go.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
And like I said, quite often you don't see it, so... Yes, I suck. Sometimes I suck in this game. I probably suck more often than I succeed. So far I've posted replays of my gameplay that I've uploaded to Jammin 411 site, his World of Warships replays. And he's been nice enough to comment on them, to replay them and comment over the top, and give me some critiques, and we all admit to our failings. And so if you get a chance and you want to watch other replays, go to Jammin 411's YouTube channel and watch him over there. Yeah, I've come to like that guy. He's been a real nice guy, real lot of help to me and a couple of other things. one of the things that he just helped me with today was I was getting this awful feedback loop in my headset. The microphone would immediately, or a few milliseconds later, would feedback what I was saying, and it so disoriented me that I felt like I had a speech impediment. I couldn't think, I couldn't talk. I was kind of like somebody calling into a radio station and leaving their radio on real loud right next to the phone, and the disc jockeys complain that turn your radio down, or going to a fun house and looking at yourself in a whole series of mirrors, not knowing which one is real and which one's Memorex. And I could not figure out. I thought whoa, bang. Goodbye, Clemson. Guess we're not going to watch you anymore. Let's see what else is happening. This Congo is coming up. He's in the same neighborhood. So we'll see what he's up to. These guys do have numbers up here. It's 4 on 4. It was 4 on 3. Now it's 4 on 2. So they might be able to do some damage. That Omaha over there is looking kind of sad. He's pretty low on health. If they concentrate fire on him, they'll take him down. Anyway, Justin, I sent him an email, and he pointed me to a YouTube channel that the guy had exactly the same problem, and he showed me the settings to fix it. And so now I can sit here and commentate and listen to the gameplay and record and not have that awful sound of my own voice, which, if anybody is, I don't think any of us much like the sound of our own voice. Boom. One torpedo hit. He's going to avoid these other two by the look of it. Good for him. So I've got that solved. So now I can make these kinds of videos. And I suspect it'll solve other problems too if I ever hook up with somebody in a division on this game and want to do the TeamSpeak thing. It'll work for that. Yeah. So I've got it going on. So I thought today I would record some videos. I previously had a game with an Omaha, and I uploaded that, which went much better than this one did. I survived that match. The team won. I got 3 kills. Quite a bit of damage. But this game, for me at least, was just a complete disaster. Complete. And I do struggle sometimes with the Japanese cruisers. They're very lightly armored. And especially the Furitaka, which just gave me fits. But I grounded, I think, for about 5 days straight, so I could upgrade to the Aoba. And I got the Aoba, and honestly, I don't think I play much better in the Aoba than I did in the Furitaka. But it does have slightly better reload time on the guns, and the turrets do translate a little bit faster. Well, there goes our next one. We'll have to look at somebody else, I guess, now. Let's look at this Tenru up here. See how he's doing. He's in the same neck of the woods. I think I just saw somebody over here in the Wyoming. Did he run aground? Let's go look. Yeah, he did. Oh, he's got the holiday camo rocking. I've got this going on in my Cleveland. And it's kind of nice because you do pay for it, but it gives you a little bit extra XP bonus for every win. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of worth it in that respect. These battleships, I'm on the 4th tier American battleships now, which I think is this Wyoming. Let's see. Wyoming, yeah, tier 4. And I don't play battleships very well. Again, there's a technique to it when the turrets don't rotate very fast and the reload time is long. You really have to plan ahead a little bit more than you do with the cruiser. Cruisers are more forgiving. Oh, 2 torpedoes. He almost got out of the way. This game has gone downhill fast for the guys. We are now trailing both in points and in ships. We're down a ship. So, that's good news, bad news. It's bad news that we lost the game, of course. But if I'm going to be selfish, I'm going to say it's good news, because I would hate to get my 1.5 bonus on a game where I get very little base XP, score very little damage, and really don't get a chance to take much advantage of that XP bonus. So their only destroyer is over here somewhere. Those torpedoes can really only come from. Oh wait, there could be. Yeah, there he is. No, that Furitaka might have launched him. No, that destroyer is over here somewhere. Let's see how our Tenru does against this Furitaka. Furitaka, I just had so much trouble with that boat. Once he shoots, it takes forever to get the guns back lined up, and you just feel frustrated. Tenru's being smart though, he's keeping very skinny. But he's gonna get fired on now. Oh, that guy's dead. Oh, he's turning broadside, and that Furitaka should just about be reloaded. Boom. Oh, he didn't get much damage. Oh, he's getting skinny again. I think he's more worried about that Congo back there than he is about the Furitaka. Boom. He should be able to turn though. That Congo may be out of range, and he's moving away, so yeah.
The enemy is about to win.
Yeah, he is. I think an enemy win is pretty secure at this point. 777 versus 527, and they have 2 zones. Somebody though is recapturing C. Our Furitaka is up in C. Might get a zone. Here's a Minikaze. That's trouble. That's trouble. So he switched his attention from the Furitaka behind him to the Minikaze up front, and the New York that was out there went down, and the Minikaze just dropped off the radar. So now we don't know where he is. There he is. Boom. And the Congo, you're broadside to the Congo. This is not, so you got a Furitaka behind you. You're broadside to a Congo, and you're worried about the Minikaze's torpedoes up ahead. And he decides to shoot at the Congo. This is bad news. This is really bad news. This could be over right here. It's going to take 1. Boom. So, we're down to 4 against 2. And the other Furitaka is over here recapturing. Let's see. He did recapture that zone, but he's way out of position. So our only hope is our friendly Wyoming, who is about to move into Cap Circle B. But I don't think there's enough time. It's
The enemy is about to win.
4 minutes, just about 4 minutes left. 4 on 2, but the enemy is way far away. I don't know, I just don't think there's enough time. And now, probably that Furitaka has made it into Cap Circle A. So he started taking that one. And he's much closer to capturing A than we are in B. Our Furitaka back here to the east is too far out of position to come up and help and catch B any faster. Oh, actually, we are going to capture B before they get A. But it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Yeah, so that ticks the score up a little, but we're going to lose more here when they take A, and it just might end the game. Not quite. 489, I don't think there's any hope here. Everybody's too far away, and if they're smart, they'll just stay out of range, let the clock tick down, not risk getting sunk, and that'll be the end of the game. And we'll look at my pathetic score, which will be just horrible. So this video isn't so much for my fantastic gameplay, because there was none. It's more for, again, seeing how quickly a game can go south, and how other people play, and just for me to ramble a little bit and get used to this commentating thing. Hopefully there hasn't been very much dead air. Probably be more dead air in games where I'm concentrating and trying to stay alive longer than 2 minutes. Ah, here's the Congo. He showed back up. He's it's too little too late. Only 2 minutes left. I just don't think there's enough time to sink these guys. Got a Congo. Our Furitaka has come into position though. Back over here. I don't know, I just don't think there's enough time. The other Furitaka, the enemy Furitaka up there, the Congo over here, our Furitaka back here. 992, only 8 points away from victory. No, I don't. 4 points. One more tick of the clock, game over. Boom, game over. Okay, so that's it. I did absolutely horrible. I don't even want to see the 360 XP. I don't think I even deserve that much. I got 4 target hits. Wow. Wow. 4 hits. 1 incapacitation, and somehow I defended the base once. I guess he must have been in the base. The guy I hit, that Königsberg, just destroyed me. Team score, yes, 13th place. That's just exactly where I belong. If there was a 14, you could put me there. I would gladly accept that. Any of my teammates in this particular match who are seeing this? Bubby Koa here. Sorry guys. I did my worst actually. I can't say I did my best because my best wasn't even good enough. 2.9k damage. I have to confess I have done worse. I hit him 4 times. Let's look at this. He hit me 10 times with AP shells. Well, that will do it. 10 times at 2,400 hit points of damage in each shot. That will do it. For my credits and XP, there's my 3,600. Somehow I made 24,000 coins of damage. Let us just go back to port. Heal ourselves up. So this is Commander Bubby Koa. Hope you enjoyed it. I kind of did. Say goodbye to Lady Liberty and the beautiful Manhattan skyline, the fireworks, the New Year's fireworks going off. Again, I don't know how long they're going to keep this port. I'll be sorry to see it go. Probably in the next patch they'll change this. But for now, Bubby Koa signing off. See you next time. Bye.